I got digital dash camera with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flooded with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, right through your block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up with YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back in the video with another video. Today I'm coming to you guys with the 5 best guard builds in the game in NBA 2K20. This is obviously after patch 10, bro. Patch 10 did a lot of difference to the game, bro. A lot of people want to be these lockdowns that can shoot, dribble, and get and dunk all over you, but they want to do this. So a lot of builds are going up, a lot of builds are going down. This is the most updated version you're gonna be able to find for right now. Best list you're gonna find, in my opinion. This is all gonna be based on my opinion too. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be going over the best guards. I'm not gonna be having like duplicates of the same build. Now, if it's the same build, if at most it's gonna be a different position, and it's gonna be completely different pretty much from the attribute standpoint, because it's not gonna be able to get as many badges. So that's the only way it's gonna be anywhere close to being the same. So if it's the same build but it's at the same position, I'm gonna mention it, I'm gonna show it in the video, but it's all gonna be part of that one build, and all those builds are gonna be ranked as one build. So yeah, man, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Now for this video, I ain't want to put no builds that's not goated. So all the builds on this list are goated. There's no builds that's like lacking on this list. So I'm gonna just say that right now, bro. All these builds are good. So if it's lower than something, that's not saying that it's a bad build. It's literally made the top 5 guard builds. So even the honorable mention is arguable to be in the top 5. The honorable mention is the slashing playmaker. This is the most badged build in the game. It's the most badged build in the game. It gets 65 total badges. Now there's another way to make it even better, but you have to lose that 1 badge. So both of these kind of are the same. It depends on whether that 1 extra badge or have a higher 3. That's on you though. But it comes in at the only honorable mention on the entire list. I didn't want to waste no time with those extra 2 honorable mentions if they wasn't up to par with the rest of the 6. All these builds are up to par that they're setting for the standard for what the game is right now. What people want to be is a taller point guard or guard that wants to be able to speed boost, get dunks, shoot a little bit, and be able to stick defense, especially stick defense. If the build can't stick defense at a high rate, if you're not a lock pretty much and can speed boost and can dunk and can shoot, it's not holding to the standards. But this is the most bad build in the game, so it had to make the list, bro. Especially with the fact that it gets Hall of Fame finishing, Hall of Fame playmaking, can shoot a little bit. You get 13 shooting badges, so you definitely can shoot. Like, come on now, you definitely can shoot. You get 13 shooting badges. It's a crazy build once you get to 99. Height, weight, wingspan, that's all depending on you. And yeah, I feel like it's a very good build, one of the most underrated builds in the game. I don't even think there's anyone that even has the build shown exactly how I made it. But yeah, man, slashing playmaker coming in at honorable mention. All right, coming in at number 5, made the list, is the mid-range slasher. The mid-range slasher, in my opinion, is one of the most balanced builds in the game, especially for the small forward, because of what it totally can do. It's definitely one of the most underrated ISO builds in the game because of how well-rounded it is. It has post moves, ball handling high, 3-pointer high, free throw and post fader high, just so you can get more shooting badges. Defense is decent, and then you got a well-rounded close shot, driving layup, and driving dunk combo. So yeah, I feel like this is one of the most well-rounded all-around builds in the game. It's the playmaking pie chart, so it only gets 1 set of Hall of Fame badges. So that's one thing that holds it back. It doesn't get the craziest amount of total defensive badges too, because what people want to be able to do is stick defense, dribble, shoot a little bit, and get dunks. Especially with the hop steps, they want to be able to hop step. That's pretty much really what it is right now. But yeah, mid-range slasher, bro, is nothing crazy about it. I just feel like it's 4 better builds on this list. So yeah, man. Mid-range slasher coming in at number 5. All right, coming in at number 4 is the slashing playmaker. Slashing playmaker is the same thing for the name wise as the honorable mention, but this one is the fastest speed boost you're gonna possibly be able to have, because you can have 99 ball handle, 99 speed on this build. So yeah, you're gonna have a 99 speed with ball easily. So with that being said, bro, it's only gonna be able to get playmaking Hall of Fame badges. That's the one thing that holds these two builds back, bro. It only gets playmaking Hall of Fame badges. Now, when it comes to the total badges, yeah, you get a lot of total badges. At one point, I thought this was the build that gets the most badges until I found the other slashing playmaker, but you still get a solid amount at 62. You get 27 playmaking badges, 15 shooting, 11 finishing, 9 defensive. It's well-rounded on the attributes. You get all that on the finishing, all that on the shooting, all that on the playmaking, everything that you need pretty much. And then, yeah, bro, it's pretty much just a really good ISO build. You can play with it in all type of situations. You can shoot with it. You can dunk with it. You have okay defense. It's not crazy. It's not crazy the way people really want it to be, but it's still okay. But yeah, what makes this apart from everything else is how fast this build can really be. All right, next. This build is going to surprise people how high it is on the list, but this is the most underrated build on the list. It's just that simple. Now, the reason why I say it's underrated now is because of how much I've been toying with it. Because I've been making my inside out playmaker 6'5", and then when you look at these attributes that on this build, compare them to the inside out playmaker, the only difference is this build doesn't get contact dunks. But we're going to be talking about the two-way 3-level facilitator. This is one of the craziest builds in the game right now. You get shooting and defensive badges Hall of Fame. So you do get those defensive badges. Now, the thing that makes this build crazy, you can be able to speed boost on this build, bruh. Yeah, you get speed boost on this build eventually. So yeah, you get a decent dunk, decent driving layup. It's actually a pretty high driving dunk once you get to 99. You can get this build to have a 82 driving dunk easily. Shooting, all that stuff is high, bro. You're gonna have like an 83 if you go down in wingspan. You can get your ball handle to 78. All this is at 6'5", by the way. All this. So literally, when it comes to the inside out playmaker, you get your inside out playmaker. You get it to a set. If you put him to 6'5", I'm pretty sure the ball handle is the same. The shooting is the same. Pretty much everything is the same besides the defense and the finishing stats, because you have a higher driving dunk, obviously, but you don't have the defensive stats that this build has. So, and some people, they might think this build is better, but I couldn't put this build over the inside out playmaker just yet. You know what I'm saying? Just yet. But yeah, I feel like it is a well-rounded build. You do get a lot of badges on it. The takeovers, you get playmaker. You don't get slasher, but you do get lockdown. Lockdown might be the way for this build, bro. Lockdown takeover might be the way for this build. But yeah, man, the two-way 3-level facilitator, probably the most underrated build on this list. It's low-key the most viewed build on my channel, but I don't see this build a lot when I play online, bro. I don't see this build a lot. I'm gonna just be real. I don't see this build a lot. But yeah, comes in at number 3 on the best guard list. All right, coming in at number 2 is the floor spacing slasher offensive threat scoring machine type build. The best one in my opinion is the inside out playmaker. So inside out playmaker, we all know what it can do, bro. It gets contact dunks, it can shoot, and it can speed boost. The defense isn't crazy on it, but it's a crazy offensive build, bro. It can do everything on offense that you want to be able to do, especially with it being able to get finishing and shooting badges Hall of Fame. Especially with it being able to get contact dunks. Now, what people want to be able to do though right now, they want to be able to stick defense. So this is a toss-up between this build and the last build. So, but people still like that slasher takeover, because slasher takeover is very, very overpowered still, bro. You get that slasher takeover with these Hall of Fame badges too. It's contact dunks almost pretty much every single time. It's that simple. But yeah, inside out playmaker is really here to just pretty much, you can score with ISO, you can score with screens, you can score in pretty much every situation, bro. It's literally probably the best scoring guard build in the game. No, not probably. It is the best scoring guard build in the game, in my opinion. Because you can shoot easily, you can dunk easily, you can dribble very easily. It's not really like no crazy low thing that you just gotta learn to get really good at timing or anything. You just really just gonna be way easier to score. But the defense isn't the craziest. So yeah, I just couldn't put it at number 1 anymore. Especially with the behind the back being out the game and all that stuff. It's a lot of factors that went into play of this build finally not being at number 1. But yeah, man, the inside out playmaker offensive threat type of build in the game is coming in at number 2 on the best guard list. All right, and coming in at number 1, the most popular build, the build that you probably play against every single day, is the two-way slashing playmaker. Now, the builds that's very similar to it is the two-way slasher, the slasher, facilitating finisher, pass first wing. All those builds are very, very similar to the two-way slashing playmaker. The two-way slashing playmaker, bro. This is pretty much the build that everybody uses now, bro. You get Hall of Fame playmaking, Hall of Fame defense, so you can get Hall of Fame quick first step on this. The thing that sets this apart from the last 2 builds, you cannot get Hall of Fame quick first step. Those builds get Hall of Fame quick first step might be having a real debate. You know what I'm saying? We might be having a real debate. But this build gets Hall of Fame quick first step, contact dunks, and gets Hall of Fame defensive badges. Especially the Hall of Fame defensive badges. That's what people want to be able to do. They want to be able to speed boost. They want to be able to get contact dunks. They want to be able to hop step the mess out of you and be able to get the defensive Hall of Fame badges so that you can't do it back to them. You know what I'm saying? And then the craziest thing about it, you get 10 shooting badges. And you have a decent 3, so you can be able to shoot on this build, especially once you hit 99, because you can get this build to like a 73. Especially if you play with somebody that has floor general, you can get that even higher. So yeah, the higher you keep getting your 3-pointer, the easier the green window and bigger it gets for you to be able to green your shots. So yeah, this build is actually very, very overpowered, well-rounded. It can pretty much do everything. I've been saying this for a long time that the two-way slashing was very good, but now with the patch, everybody just was like, bro, I need to make a new build. I need to get easier wins. So now everybody is just using this build. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, with that being said, bro, this was the 5 best guard builds, bro. I've been going crazy all week for y'all, bro. So yeah, man, I'm not done, but yeah, go ahead, leave a like on this video if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, man. We got more videos coming out every single day, man. Every single day. So yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm about to be, man.
Head in the clouds, walk through the city, they taking you out. Bitches be talking, they running their mouth. A bag in the back and a stick in the couch. You know what it's about. Had to cope with all the pain, so I'm about to die, man. They say he going too fast, someone gotta stop him.